As inflation drives up the cost of living, one essential household item is also taking a hit. Digital pictures of apes wearing sunglasses.
First of all, I adore the Bored Ape pictures.
Yes, the NFT art world is currently NFTing itself over an 88% drop in active users over the past 6 months, with sales of NFTs down a whopping 92% since September.
The media craze about NFTs has definitely cooled off. The great promise of NFTs having some kind of utility beyond being just a speculative asset hasn't quite played out yet.
If you want to understand what this massive drop looks like, there's only one person to turn to. What we know about rapper Snoop Dogg is that last month, one of his NFTs sold for 44 grand, and it's now up for auction with an asking price of 35 million. The current highest bid, $290. If only Snoop had warned us.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.
But before we go any further, maybe we need a refresher on this whole NFT thing.
What is an NFT?
Okay, so think of how a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin works, then take that principle and... hang on.
What is a cryptocurrency?
Cryptocurrency is digital money that uses blockchain technology and... hold up.
What is a blockchain technology?
Blockchain is a digital ledger that... never mind. All you really need to remember is that an NFT is meant to be a proof of ownership certificate for a digital item. Take this video of Steve Price on the dance floor.
What is a Steve?
Stop that. While everyone in the world is able to copy, download, share or alter this video, and we encourage them to, the NFT footprint shows that it's actually owned by Pete Hellier, which allows him bragging rights, I guess. This massive drop-off may not be the death knell it looks like.
There have been some NFT downturns and then the market has bounced back. With so much money and so much engineering talent being pumped into the NFT world, it feels to me like something might emerge out of it.
So while many of us may experience extremely fungible schadenfreude over tech bros getting fleeced out of millions of dollars, the dance may not be done just yet.
Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, park it like it's
Surely
hot.
the Steve Price masterpiece is safe. Michelle Gray runs a platform that sells and trades NFTs. Michelle, was this collapse actually inevitable?
Look, I think that we all understand that crypto is in a bear market at the moment, and the NFT hype around pricing around this time last year it was inevitable that the bubble was going to burst. But I don't necessarily think that that means that the inherent value of NFTs is no longer a thing.
Michelle, there was one investor who spent millions on a single tweet. Now, I could click on that tweet if I wanted to, right? I don't want to, obviously, but I could.
Yes.
Isn't the whole premise doomed?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, in every single cultural market, there are fakes and frauds. You may or may not own a fake Louis Vuitton handbag, but do you really own the real thing? So I think that's the whole premise with NFTs, is that whole element of the population who says you can just right-click on an image or right-click on a video, but that doesn't have any kind of proof of provenance or proof of authenticity. You don't own it. You could have your, year 12 daughter forge a Picasso, but does that mean that you really own that Picasso? So I think that what the blockchain gives people is, like I said, this proof of provenance and proof of ownership that wasn't necessarily around for, prior to blockchain.
I guess the question is what exactly you're paying for, though. So with the art example, yes, we'll disagree over how much a particular painting is worth. But what we cannot disagree about is that when I buy that painting, it's mine. And I can stop you looking at it if I want. I can put it in my house, I can lock it in a cellar, I can burn it. I mean, I can do whatever I want with it and I can exclude the world from it. Whereas the bit with NFTs that I think Jamila was getting at, and I'm not really sure I get either, is there's no exclusion. If I buy the NFT to a particular artwork, a digital artwork or a video of some amazing piece of sporting prowess or whatever, everyone else can enjoy it in exactly the same way. So what am I paying for?
Well, this is the whole question of decentralisation, right? So, only in the 80s, the same sort of question arose with video art, right? That, the same idea. But, I can just purchase a VHS, I can see it on the television. And now we're seeing that, almost all major institutions and major art collectors around the world have got video art in their collection. And I think that we just haven't been used to this idea that digital art is the same sort of, has the same sort of value. But,
So,
for
Michelle,
many people,
I understand
digital...
the point, but isn't it actually a bit more complicated than just saying it's digital art? So, for example, if I buy a piece of digital art... I have the file and I have control over the file, and so I can decide when and where it gets shown. If everyone else also has access to that file, then that piece of digital art becomes more or less worthless because everybody has it. It becomes valuable because it's mine and I can show it when and where I want and you can't. That's what makes it valuable, right?
Yeah. Let's say something with the Mona Lisa, okay? So whoever owns the Mona Lisa, obviously it's an institution, but there is still there's still the ability for other people to experience that, whether it be through a poster, whether it be through Google image search, whether it be go to the Louvre. Are you saying that? I mean, there are many, and to be fair, most artworks are catalogued by a gallerist. So let's say I wanted to buy Steve Ormandy from Olsen Gallery, it's already going to be on the internet, whether or not you own the painting or not. I still, as a consumer, have access to it. So the idea that you are withholding that image or that piece of work so that the public can't see it kind of goes against the whole marketing ploy of gallerists and institutions as we see it today.
Michelle, is it tough to be at the forefront of a new industry? I imagine every dinner party you go to, you're sitting next to a Waleed having similar conversations.
Yes, no, of course. I mean, it's the wild, wild west. It's a new space, and I think with any new space, it's exciting and it comes with great highs and lows, and blockchain and NFTs, they are not infallible, like anything. And I think it's important to know that we are at the very beginning of this technology, and it's exciting, and I love what it's doing. There's a crypto term called WAGMI, which stands for we're all going to make it. So this idea that everybody's kind of in it together. So I mean, it's exciting and it's scary, and I wish I could tell you what's next with great certainty.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for dealing with our melting brains up on the desk. We appreciate it very much.
No. Thank you for having me.